Permutations, Part 2. You should be familiar with the general counting principle, permutations, and factorial notation. In this lesson, we will count the number of ways to put k out of n objects in order and notations for calculating permutations. Suppose we wish to place only 3 out of 5 marbles in order. In how many ways can this be done? Here are a few of the possibilities. To count the possibilities, we break this task into 3 choices according to the general counting principle. We have 5 ways to pick the marble that will be placed first, 4 ways to pick the marble that will be placed second, and 3 ways to pick the marble that will be placed third. To calculate the total possibilities, we multiply according to the general counting principle. In general, to place k out of n objects in order, we will need to multiply k numbers together. So we begin by making k blanks. In the first blank, we have n choices. In each successive blank, we have 1 fewer choice. Once all of the blanks are filled, multiply the numbers together according to the general counting principle. Here's the first example again. We will multiply 3 numbers together, beginning with 5, and going down by 1 each choice. Here's another approach based on factorials. We start with the numerator as if we are placing all 5 marbles in order as a full permutation. We then realize that we don't need the last 2, so we remove the last 2 factors by dividing by 2 times 1. Note that there were 5 marbles to start, and we were asked to arrange 3 of the 5 in order, so the factorial that we divide by is the number of marbles left over, in this case 2. This can be generalized. Begin by placing all n in order. This is the n factorial in the numerator. We placed k in order and need to remove the remaining n minus k from the calculation. Several different notations are used for permutations. On many calculators, the permutation key has the letter p followed by the 2 parameters, n and k in parentheses. Sometimes it is PNR instead of PNK. On other calculators and in print, the subscript n often comes before the p and is read NPK or NPR. In other sources, particularly in Europe, the k is a subscript on the n, which is by itself in parentheses. In all cases, it is calculated by the formula n factorial divided by n minus k factorial. Again, recall that this is the same as writing k blanks, filling the blanks starting with n, and decreasing, then multiplying to get the final answer.